Person.
Hi everyone, it's Trafotin. We're here for Apple time.
Why is Apple's rainbow in the wrong color? Wrong order. Apple, that's not how wavelengths work. Why am I just noticing this?
That's how it works in Apple Land. Have you not noticed this in other events? Like, they've shown this in other events.
Maybe I have, but I've just never thought to comment on it. But it is really weird when you notice it. And it's not like it...
Chat GPT!
No, it's Apple Intelligence. It's better than Chat GPT, even though it's literally just Chat GPT.
I cannot read that. My math dyslexia is alive and well after seeing that.
That's definitely some numbers.
I only know what Mark Gurman tells me.
The Gurminator?
The Gurminator. But remember, guys, Mark Gurman is human.
Here. And this was back when Steve Jobs was leading the company, bringing up different app developers to talk about their different app initiatives. And
I mean, I guess it's nice as like
now,
an addition.
back to Jeff.
But am I like scrambling to go out to buy a new Apple?
Fade out!
That was a cut.
Yes!
And refine new styles from Hermes. We can't wait for you to experience.
That's a different audio take. Did you hear that?
Wait, is this literally just a color?
Yeah,
a color
it's
edition?
Just, we changed it from
we
orange
added matte
to
black.
What is that? 9? Oh my gosh. These fonts actually hurt my eyes.
That's an 8. That's a theta. That's a 0 with a line through it.
That's a 7.
That's the letter
Now,
R.
back to
The
Jeff.
lowercase letter R.
Wait! Yes! Yes!
Back to Tim.
Whoa! Hold up. What was that? Wait, she's the lady from the other Apple event. What happened to the other lady from the other event who was doing the sound thing?
The charging case has USB-C.
That's why they
That's
updated
amazing! It's almost like it's required by EU law. They're better now. Stronger, faster.
You are too young to have seen the $6 million man. Oh my god.
Here's some.
We can add it to your Apple One plan.
Wait. Woo! Yeah!
So you could use your AirPods as hearing aids? Wow, that's what we needed.
You want to know what's really bad about hearing aids? The hearing aid companies who don't want you to repair your hearing aids. And are basically trying to block people from making alternatives to hearing aids.
And also having a whole bunch of different standards for how they communicate, so that they don't communicate with your phone correctly unless they pay into some kind of standard.
And are something only Apple can deliver. We expect to receive
Yep, that was definitely a cut. What is going on with like the editing in these like clips? Like, it feels more noticeable in this event than like the others.
Because when these events get to like 50 billion hours long, at some point the editors are just like, no, actually no.
Now I'll pass back to Kate.
Not to mention that they have to edit the whole thing in Final Cut.
Oh yes! Fade out, fade the black, fade the black, fade the black. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Hey, no, but he's moved. Every time I hear Cayenne, I always think it's spelled a different way, and then the subtitles correct me.
She has been in the last, like, 4 years worth of Apple
I know!
events. What have you been doing?
Cayenne with a C. Oh no. What am I looking at here? Ah, it's a phone.
Whoa, the camera's different!
Now we have 2! As opposed to 3.
The camera control.
It's another button!
Wait, they just turned the SIM tray into another button!
I mean, you do kind of have to be careful with these acronyms, because you kind of, like, want to make sure that you're not dancing around swear words.
I mean, it's not just swear words. You could also be like the Asiana pilot, where they have, you know, Captain Sun Ting Wong. Wee Too Low, Holy Fook, and Bang Ding Ow.
The NTSB has confirmed these are the names of the pilots on board Flight 214.
I don't know, functionally unified computer something. Like, there's something right there. I don't know what the next letter would be.
Functionally unified computer Cayennes.
Cayenne. No.
That was a wasted opportunity. Come on. Made the joke earlier. Oh, Craig!
Craig! Yay!
Wait, that's the same image from last time. They really act like no one's watched WWDC, huh?
I mean, in all fairness, we are strange for literally watching all of them.
Not just watching all of Apple's events. You have to watch everyone else's events, too.
Yeah, and commentating on them. More interesting, though, because, like, let's be honest, if it was me by myself, I wouldn't watch these. Are you kidding? Like, I'm supposed to be the Apple guy, and I can't bear it.
Did you know that someone actually dumped the JSON of the default prompts in Apple Intelligence in Sequoia?
And what does it say?
I forget what. It was about what you'd expect, to be honest. Like, summarize this article, or write me an email, a creative email, and you're an expert writer, and blah, 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 blah. Just stuff like that.
Basically what you do if you're trying to engineer a prompt for an LLM is you gaslight the crap out of them. You're like, you're an excellent writer. You've written millions of books. You're the greatest writer in all of history, and you're going to correct my grammar here on this 12-word tweet that I'm about to send.
Back to Cayenne.
Wait! Yes! Yes!
Gaming! Gaming! My bet's on Ubisoft.
Good bet. How about Capcom? We got any good Capcom games coming?
Later.
Capcom? Okay, Capcom?
Ubisoft! I was right!
Donghua game.
That's a match made in hell that I didn't want to exist.
What do you mean? Tencent owns everything you love. They own League of Legends. They own Warframe.
I didn't realize they
also
Warframe.
own Grinding Gear game.
So we gave iPhone 16 an even bigger battery.
Apple
They said
will
better
replace
battery
you
life.
one
Did they
day.
say how much better battery life?
No.
Details at the bottom of the screen as soon as they say something.
Fade to black. Yes! Yes!
Tim, I want to go home. Tim, I'm tired. Please stop talking.
Siri will use your personal semantic index to quickly...
No, don't like that.
Personal semantic index.
I don't like that.
Wait a second. Craig already talked about this. This just confirms that this is for the other event, because this is just rehashing information that was already said before he showed up. So wait. Whoa, fade out.
Apple, we want to go home.
Actually, let's do the math.
Tired.
Hey, let's do the math. Remember last year, the Apple event was only like 30-ish minutes, right? And it just felt like there was a portion of it that was like carved out and put in like the event that came before it. What if this is the same situation where 40 minutes, like past the 1 hour mark of this, is supposed to be during the next event, just like last year? They're just gonna watch a highlight reel on YouTube. They're not gonna
make it a TikTok. Make it a short. If it's not 30 seconds.
There needs to be a brain rot recording so that they have to watch us watching the thing with a game in the background so they can focus.
Yeah, with something runner going down to the corner of the screen. It actually physically hurts my intelligence whenever I see that.
Back to you, Jaws.
Like, whenever I come across
Fade
a video that
to
does that.
black. Fade to black.
Maybe the reason that the rainbow is that color is because Tim Cook was the one that designed it, and he's actually a reptilian person.
He was probably still working at IBM when they put that thing in there.
Or somebody who designed it was actually a reptilian, and that's how they see the rainbow.
Yeah, there's actually a name for that guy. His name's Joni Ive. The same guy who made it so you can't use your mouse and charge it at the same time. That Joni Ive.
Have a great day.
Yay!
Fade to black! Fade to black!
It's done.
This event was like the worst edited Apple event I have seen in a long time. Like, really bad. Really shockingly bad. Like, how many fade outs were in this event?
okay, all of the Apple stuff has been updated. Like, okay, there's new AirPods. Cool. New AirPods. Oh, it's a new Apple Watch. Wow, it's a new Apple Watch. It gets a little bit bigger than the other Apple Watch was.
And it charges
we have new
USB-C.
iPhones. Wow, new iPhones. Just like last year. Last year you had new iPhones too. And what's new about the new iPhones? It has a better processor and a better camera. Wow.
They replaced the SIM tray with a button. That's not nothing.
Yeah, they replaced. So the two things that are new about this phone that I can tell is it has a SIM tray as a button, and it has a better battery life. And depending on how much better the battery life is, it might actually be something to be excited about. But
they never talked about it at all.
they as far as I can tell, they literally just said better battery life. They didn't say how much of a better battery life. And you know, I guess in October they're going to talk about new Macs, which is what I would care about more than new iPhones. You know what I want? I want to be able to sideload the alt store onto my phone.
Nah, you're a US user. Not allowed.
Yeah. Not allowed.
Not like in Europe, where it's a God-given right. When can we get alternative browser engines on an iPhone?
Yes, please. Like, I just want to run, like, Firefox on my phone and have it, like, actually be Firefox. I want to not have, like, the restrictive, open a website and have it discriminate against me because I'm an iPhone user.
Leave a like on this video if you would also like to fade to black to the next transition point of your life. You know, like in Click, when they give you the remote. Don't watch that movie. It's such a terrible movie.
It is.
Where am I?
You're in Bed Bath & Beyond, sir.
Also, if you are interested in all the stupid links of all the stupid memes and junk that we mentioned in here, you can visit my website, trafotin.com. And if you're interested, you can give me money. I am sorry, I have been absent for the last 3 weeks, but it's because that stupid wire fell, and I'm going to strangle my ISP in Mind Test. Wow. I hate you. I'm gonna thank you for watching. See you next time. Probably for a real video.